with the Palace being oldest. We have the Palace as the oldest, the Apex as the second newest, and then the newest one is the Goddess, which is all the way on the right over there. Palace is next to us right here. So first off, let's compare the sports stats. On Apex, we have some of the instruments. So first off, we'll start off on the sports stats. On the Apex, as you can see, we have a skylight here over the Bellagio Pizzeria. And we have the shuffleboard here on Palace. There's no skylight here. And on Goddess, there's two skylights here. So I'll show you the Palace one next. We'll see the front of the sports deck. So here's the Palace, the front of the sports deck, and if you want to know all the ships, we do have a poolside screen. So that's what this thing is. This is on all three. All three have a poolside movie screen. And then this one, as you can see, no skylight over the Bellagio Pizzeria. There's no skylight on this one. And then if we go on, hop onto Goddess. Now we're on Goddess. I'll show you this front of the sports deck on Goddess. As you can see, we have two skylights, and then as you can see, Goddess does not have a Bellagio Pizzeria. If you want to know, that's the Emporium Bar. If you want to know, here's one of the coolest skylights on Goddess, and Goddess has the most out of all of them. It's this trident skylight. Yeah.
Actually, all the other ships are fine, right? Except for the talking
those are all these over here. So don't get started on all those over there. But as you can see, this trident skylight is over a unique bar, the Trident Bar, which is, if you look, it has a glass floor. And it's also suspended above the atrium. And if you head on this one, as you can see on Goddess, there's only a rope course here. But on Apex there's a roller coaster and a sky ride on it on the sports deck, and then on Palace there was a sky ride on it. But those were moved on Goddess to facilitate in order to be able to put these skylights in here. And also all three ships do have a basketball court. And if you want to know what this thing is, this is a sky ride. This is like the iFly skydiving simulator thingy, which does it have a door on it? Should have a door on it. I didn't put a door on it. But if you want to know, this ship was once involved in a big Somali pirate attack. Yeah. We don't talk about. But this is all the ships have the skydiving simulator. And if we come around to the other side of it, yeah, all the Palace class ships had an iFly. And also, right here is a rock wall. You see where my body is? This is a rock wall. All three ships have this. But and then all three ships have the shuffleboards and giant chests. And also, if we come to the back of the sports deck, there's a flow rider on all three. Which is this thing, it's a surfing simulator. So if you want to do some surfing, you can do this Flow Rider Surf Simulator. Or you can do a contest to see who can surf on it the longest without wiping out. And if we come down here, let's hop on Apex we'll hop on Palace real quick. Since Palace and Apex pretty much have the same thing on the back of Deck 7. Let's go down. He's shooting basketballs in the basketball court. If we come down here, where the Bellagio Pizzeria is, all two of the ships have this. This is on Palace and Apex. It's free. There's no eeny meeny of the seat, it's Palace. But if you on the Apex's one, there is a skylight above here. But this is Palace. Palace has no skylight. And also, if we come back here, this is a Loco Fresh. This is on all three ships, except Goddess has it in the front of the ship rather than the back. Yeah, this is a Mexican poolside restaurant. All three ships have this. Then if we come back here, there's two bathrooms here. Which only Palace and Apex have those bathrooms. And then back here there's an outdoor movie theater, which all three ships have, except Palace and Apex have those back here. Goddess has it on the top of Deck 8 forward. There's all these other ships here. There's like that one is Apex to the left, Goddess to the right, and all of the ML ships are over there. But those are all the same, and also Palace and Apex get these little outdoor seating booths. And now let's compare the pool decks. All three ships have a zip line. However, Goddess's zip line goes over the central park. But Apex's and Palace's go over this pool deck. Which Palace has a huge pool deck in the center. As you can see, and also all of them have these cantilever hot tubs that go over the pool deck. All three ships have cantilevered hot tubs. We're on Palace right now. And then if we come over, and we'll hop on Apex to show her pool deck next. Apex had as you see, there's the sky. The Bellagio Pizzeria has a skylight there, but one thing about Apex is where Palace has the huge pool deck, Apex has it split into two pool decks, where you have one outdoor pool, and then I'm on Apex of the Seas on the pool deck. I'm on the pool deck of Apex of the Seas. And as you can see right here, this pool deck is under a glass Magradome. Yeah, so here's the Magradome. And this can be closed and open depending on the weather. And then also Apex and also this one has a diving board. Yeah, Apex has a diving board in the pool. And then also all of them do have water slides. We'll look at those later, and we'll take a look at Goddess's pool deck next, which is something unique. So we hop on Goddess of the Seas. Now if we head over to the pool deck on the Goddess. As you can see, if you come over to this area, there's a huge opening in the middle right here. So if you look down this opening, that's Central Park. And then there's two pools next to it. This is the Chateau pool, which is a fancy pool. And then on the other side is the Retreat pool, which is adults only. And then you get these cabanas here. And then this is the main pool right here. The one with and then this huge one is the main pool, which has cantilevered hot tubs. That's Central Park. Well, I mean, it is I don't have the space to work with on it. There's no such thing as always splash ships in the game. So I had to make it smaller to fit where I did in there. So you have a few hot tubs in here and a pool and a bar. And then there's the view. there's a view in Central Park from this pool.
I'm building my new ML.
Hello, can I please have one Coors Light, please?
And also this ship has an Izumi Asian restaurant on deck 6, which Apex got one in the refurbishment. If you go in there, if you go through these doors, but Apex has hers at the back of the ship, where the Normandy champagne bar used to be. But now let's pop back on Palace, so that we can look at the water slide, since that's something cool, unique to all the ships. Since they all have different water slides. Well, they all have two. All of them have two water slides, and then all have the rest. But as you can see here, on Palace, we've got the Tycoon racing slide, the Blizzard launch slide here, and then the Sidewinder slide here, which are these three right here around the secondary atrium skylight. If we hop on board Apex, which has the most daring slides out of all of them, we take a look at Apex. Take a look on Apex. We have the Sidewinder and the Tycoon right here. That's the skylight over the secondary atrium. And then up here, there's two more. We have the Tornado, which is a big champagne bowl style water slide right here. And then we have the Nor'easter, which is a tornado wave style slide where you go up that wall and back down. All of Apex does. He has 4. Apex has 4, and Palace and Goddess have 3. Now let's look at what?
She has her own rollerblading course.
Palace. What'd you say?
Apex has her own rollerblading course.
Yeah, we'll get to that later when we cover their deck 1. If we come on Goddess, and also on the pool deck, that's where the Skyride is. Yep, this is the Skyride that goes around these pools right here, the Skyride. Come on Goddess. So the Skyride goes around here since we couldn't fit it on the sports deck, so that's why it goes around the pool deck. But on Goddess, we have the Tycoon Racers, Skyride. And then on top, this is a unique one, Storm Chaser, which is all black. You get a view of everything as you go down. That's what this slide right here is. And then also here's 2 more skylights. This one's over Elogo Fresh, and that one's over James Burger Spot, which all 3 ships have a James Burger Spot. And also they all have the signature panoramic staircase. He falls off the ship right there. And if we come in here, and also if we come on Goddess, this is the solarium. This is unique to the Goddess. This is an adult-only area. We have a bar and some loungers and couches in the solarium. And this is enclosed in glass. And it has a cover on it, so you can then get a view out the front. I'm on Goddess at the very front. And up there's the roller coaster, which that's where the roller coaster is on Goddess, which only Goddess and Apex have a roller coaster. So that's the solarium. If we hop on Palace, which Palace and Apex both have something different at the front. They both have an observation lounge instead of a solarium. If we go to the front of deck 7, we have to go up those stairs. Okay. I push shift. Yeah, so if we go to the front here, this is the James Burger spot. And then if you in here, there's an observation lounge with a three-way view out to the front and sides of the ship, which this is on Apex and Palace. And then if you go out this door, you get a little observation deck on the front. This is on both Palace and Apex. And if you there's a yeah. And if we go out this door, you could go onto the bridge wings. This is on all three. Well on Goddess, the bridge wings are part of the Solarium, but anyone can go on the ones on Palace and Apex right here. And there's the outdoor seating on both sides of the James Burger spot. And also, all three ships have a casino. Yes, the casino is pretty much the same on all three. We have slot machines and stuff where you can play games and bet money on and hopefully win a jackpot. Then also, here's a bridge viewing lounge that all three have. So if you want to see what's happening on the bridge, you can come in here, which that's on all three. Also, all three ships have these on both sides. Yeah, all three ships have these on both sides too. These little themed baths. This one's a tropical bath. The other one is a cypress bath, which that's on all three. Then all three. Here's the zip line on the ship. And then if we come back here, this is one of the nicest features on the ship, the zip lines. And then the next part, but basically the cabins are basically the same, except the Poseidon's feet on Goddess is unique, but we'll show that later. Secondary atrium is similar on, well, the secondary atrium is something different on the bottom. This is Palace, but that has a marble and wood floor pattern. On Apex, it's a Royal Caribbean logo, and on the Goddess, it's a trident. All three ships have a spa, and the music hall, and the two signature dance clubs, Gestures Dance Club and Dazzle's Dance Club. All three ships have that. Next up is the movie theaters. Apex and Palace to get a double-decker movie theater. Palace. And people get lost on these sometimes. Here's Boleros. This is a Latin-themed dance club that's on Palace and Goddess. Apex had that turned into the Skyline Bar. And here's the Royal Theater at the front. This is on all three ships, and it's where you watch Broadway shows. And it's pretty much the same on all three. Now let's get into some of the unique bars that Apex has that the other two don't. So now that we're on Apex, and then also during her amplification, she also got a zip line. If we come down to the deck 2, I'm on Apex now. I'm at the top of the panoramic staircase. You see where go to the water slides. I'm gonna go down the staircase right here. If we come here, come through this hallway, there are some unique things. Yeah, Apex also has a double-decker movie theater, since this is only on Apex and Palace though. Here's the Bamboo Room Tiki Bar, which Palace has at the back of the ship, but this one has in here, since there's an Aqua Theater. The Royal Theater is basically the same. If we come out through this door, there's the Royal Caribbean logo. There's the passport bar, which is the same on all 3 ships. Here's something unique to Apex, an indoor basketball court. Yeah, so this is unique to Apex, as if it's raining, you can still play basketball in here. Also, this is also unique to Apex. This is the Kingdom Shopping Mall. Got a shop in here. Got the Le restaurant, which is a fancy restaurant in here. And then also here's the Flying Spur bar, which is a fancy bar. And then there's another movie theater here. That's another movie theater. Where all the other ships have a Playmaker sports bar here. And then here's the main atrium. This is different on all 3, with different artwork on the ceiling. And Apex and Palace have the 3D Royal Caribbean logo up here that you can walk inside. And then Palace has a marble one at the bottom on the floor. And then main dining rooms are the same. Basically, the main dining rooms are the same in all 3, but there's some unique things on deck 2. Come downstairs. Here's the Crystal nightclub is on all 3 ships. So this is the most terrifying out of all the 3 nightclubs, as it has a glass dance floor. But that's only on the one. That's the Dazzles Club, which all 3 ships have. There's the Canyon Ranch Spa. All 3 ships have that. Indoor pool, all 3 have that. Which the only thing that differs is where they are. Here's another bowling alley. And then if we come over to the very front. What? But if we come over here, here's the Skyline bar. If you look on the walls, there are screens that show cityscapes that change throughout the day. So it could be Chicago, it could be New York City, it could be Paris, it could be London, it could be Los Angeles, it could be San Antonio, it could be Houston, it could be whatever. And if we come through here, come through it this way, here's a unique bar.
Oh yeah.
And where you go? I'm by the Are you outside? Here's a unique bar on the ship, the Trucker Bar. This is a crazy bar. One of the craziest out of all the bars. This is the new sports bar that replaces the crazy bar. And truck stop speed. There's a truck store here. And also you get a truck engine decoration in here. So in that glass, there's 10 room truck engine. And then there's also the truck stop bathroom here. Hello, I'm just at the bar right now. So right now I'm showing them the trucker bar on Apex. But this is unique to Apex. No other ship has that. I'm on the secondary atrium bottom on Apex. You can see the staircases at the front. If we hop on Palace, we'll hop on Palace now. He has the biggest playmakers out of all of them. Apex has one of those inside. So if we look at Palace, we go to the bottom. We have to go jump to the bottom where the playmakers is. upper deck. If we come this way, here's the Playmaker's fourth bar. This is on pallet and got its own name. Apex used to have it, but it got turned into the Kingdom Shopping Mall. But these ones for pallet got it will keep their Playmaker's fourth bars as they're one of the best fourth bars at speed. So pallet and got it will keep theirs. And here it is. There's all kinds of TVs and here to watch feeds. You put in there. If you're on Apex, you would watch it in the Thunder bar. Where what? These are the gangways where you go on and off the ship at ports. There would be a gangway in there, and if it was real life, there would be a door that closes there. And then that's what these Playmakers bars, some of the best sports bars at sea. And then also to the side, if we head on to Goddess, there's the Hook Seafood Restaurant on Goddess. Supporting Goddess. So let's head over. We'll shoot back into the basketball courts when we go off the ship. I'll jump to the bottom of Central Park. There's the zip line right there. I've got it. Yeah. This Central Park is unique to Goddess. But if we head over to Goddess, we'll show you the Hook Seafood Restaurant. It's not here. Also, Apex does have the Planet Bar, which we'll show that later. Here's the Playmakers on Goddess, which is smaller, but still a Playmakers sports bar, but then downsized a little bit, or to fit the Central Park in there. Yeah, but we have to go up a deck to show the Hook Seafood Restaurant. Wait, we have to go down a deck. Oops. Let's see. Yeah, we have to go down a deck. We'll go to the front of the ship. Well, I'm used to sprinting since these ships are big. So we'll go down and also all the ships have a back stairwell, but that does not go down to deck 1, to deck 2 and 1. I'm right here. And also, if you on the secondary atrium of Goddess, if you tried it here. But if we go around, we can show you Hook Seafood. There's the arcade. That's the wrong here. It's this way. Everyone gets lost on ships sometimes. Yeah, but here's the Hook. This is unique to Goddess. It's a seafood restaurant. And if you want to get some nice seafood, you can come to Hook. If we come to... Now there's a few things to show on Apex. For the rest, I might just show it this way to make the video a little bit quicker. But also, the Carrera bar was another bar that Apex used to have, which was turned into the Planet bar. Which it's right here, next to this movie theater. This one it's similar to the Skyline bar, except instead of showing cityscapes, it shows views from Mars and outer space. And also on Apex, the bars at the back are different. And here's an aqua theater right here. So right at the back of the aqua theater, that's unique to Apex, where you watch water shows. This is the Europa bar, which has European cocktails and wine and champagne, since the vintages wine bar and Normandy champagne bar were removed. So it's been replaced by the Europa bar, which all the wine and champagne is sold at this bar. here, this is the Asian restaurant. It's the Izumi, which has been bigger, so now it has a teppanyaki. That's about it for the differences. I just need to show off some of the things for the rest of the bars. So let's see, on Palace at the back, you have the Bamboo Room Tiki Bar right here with the aft pool deck. And then here's the Vintages Wine Bar. The ship will keep that. Here's the Totem Rum Bar, which only Palace has Totem Rum Bar.